All right, so we're going to begin with Haggerty. Vamos a comenzar con Haggerty. Esto nos va a ayudar a leer mejor y te va a enseñar cómo las letras y los sonidos trabajan juntos para formar palabras. So Haggerty is something that's going to help you become a better reader, and it teaches you how letters and sound work together to make words. I'm excited. Okay, so in this part, you guys are going to be listening and responding to Ms. D's question. Vas a estar escuchando muy atentamente y respondiendo las preguntas de Ms. D. Okay, we will produce or say words that rhyme with the word I say. I would say a word and you would tell me a word that rhymes. When we make rhyming words, we change the first sounds and the middle and the final sounds always stay the same. So Miss D's gonna ask you a question. Tell me a word that rhymes with wait. Wait. Does skate rhyme with wait? Let's try it. Wait, 8, 8. Skate, 8, 8. Good job. Can you tell me something that another word that rhymes with wait? I hope you're having a great day. Did you hear? Great. Wait, 8, 8. Great, 8, 8. Let me tell you another word. Tell me a word that rhymes with fine. Raise your hand. Wait, we're not at school. Just shout it out. Shout the answer. Fine. Let me tell you. Shine, ein. Spine, ein. Pine, ein. All of those rhyme with fine. Say it with me. Which word rhymes with door? Say it. Door. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. ¿Qué rima con la palabra door? Ooh, I can already see someone saying floor. The floor. Door or. Floor or. Let me give you another two. Chore. Sore. Those are really good ones, right? I would say a word, you will repeat the word and isolate the first sound you hear. We will isolate the first sound of a consonant blend. We are listening for the first sound we hear in a word that begins with a consonant blend. A consonant blend is two consonants that each make their own sound. Your word is flake. That's the first sound. Your word is stick. Your word is club. Say it with me. Club. What's the first sound? Your word is bleach. Say it with me. Bleach. What's the first sound? B, 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 b. Do it with me. Your word is great. Great. G, 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 g. Ese es el primer sonido. Let's move on to the next thing. When we read words, we say the sounds and blend them together. I will say 3 sounds and you will blend the sounds together into a word. Finger tap this with me. Dad. Say it. Dad. D. A. D. Dad. Okay, I'm going to give you another one. P. E. T. We have pet. K. We have look. Say it with me. P. We have mop. Your sound is I. P. We have lip. B. Knob. Good job. We have listened for the last sounds we hear in words. Now we will listen for the sounds we hear in the middle of a word. The sound we hear in the middle of the word is the vowel sound. This week our words will have short vowel sounds. I will say a word, you will repeat it and tell me the middle vowel sound. We are listening for the vowel sound we hear in the middle of the word. Are you ready? P, pop. Everyone say pop. P, ah, p, ah, 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 ah. Now you try. Your word is bug. B, G. Your word is fix. 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 Say the next one with me. Your word is got. 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 Your word is nap. Nap. Your word is well. 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 Sorry. Well. 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 Eh, 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 eh. Good job, everyone. Y'all did amazing. Let's move on to the next thing. So proud of you. Woohoo. Okay, we're going to start with our review skill. Vamos a comenzar con nuestra palabra que vamos a estar practicando todos los días. And this is going to be our magic E. Everyone say magic E. And this is the rule for magic E. Esta es la regla de la E mágica. When a word ends in a magic E, the E jumps back over one consonant and makes the vowel say its name, the first vowel say its name. Cuando una palabra termina con una E mágica, la E salta un consonante más atrás y hace que la primera vocal diga su nombre. ¿Qué son nuestros vocales? What are our vowels? Can you guys say them with me? A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. Esas son nuestras vocales. These are our vowels, and we're going to be practicing. Miss D is always going to be saying, write the sound that says A. And this is the way that you need to write it down. Esa es la manera que la tienes que escribir. Cuando Miss D dice, escribe el sonido que dice A. Y vas a escribir esto. A, consonant. E says A. Say it with me. A, consonant. E says A. Dilo conmigo. A, consonant. E says A. Vamos a practicar a decir esta. E, consonant. E says E. Say it with me again. E, consonant. E says E. Let's move on to the next vowel. I, consonant E says I. Say it again. Dilo conmigo otra vez. I, consonant E says I. Let's move on to the next one. O, consonant E says O. Practice it. O, consonant E says O. And our last one is going to be U, consonant E says U. Say it again. Dilo otra vez conmigo. U, consonant E says U. Okay? Acuérdate, tienes que acordar nuestras vowels A, E, I, O, U. Y que no se te olvide eso porque okay, so every day we're going to be doing a new skill. This new skill that we have today, we're going to go over S blends. Yesterday we did sk, sk, the C, the S and the C, and the S and the K. Today we're going to be going over, y'all remember what a blend is? Consonant blend is two letters come together, but we hear both sounds. Los consonantes que se juntan son dos letras juntas, pero escuchamos los dos sonidos. Por ejemplo, for example, sm, 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 sm. Try it with me. Sm, sm. Okay. What about this one? Sn, 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 sn. Okay. Let's do the next one. Vamos a hacer esta. Sp, 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 ps. Sorry. Sp, sp, sp. Okay. Son dos letras, pero escuchamos los dos sonidos. Los decimos, we say it together. Sp, sp. Okay, let's read this one. Vamos a leer esta palabra. We see Sm, sm, sm. And then our next letter is I. Sm. Luego our TH. Smith. Smith. You guys hear it? Let's do the next one. Sm. Try it. Sm. Oh, we see magic E at the very end, una E al último. So that means that our vowel is going to say its name. Our vowel here is I. So we say I. So it's sm. I-L. Smile. Let's move on to the next one. You try it. Tú trátalo. Sn, sn, ip, snip, snip. Sn, sn, ah, k. See, K says k, our digraph, right? Snack, snack, snack. Sp, sp, sp. Spun, spun. Let's keep practicing. Sp, sp, art, spot, spot, spot. Right? You guys hear those two sounds? Sn, 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 g. Snug, snug, snug. Okay, snug. G. Asp, sp, g. Asp, gasp, gasp. Okay, we're going to be practicing those S blends. But for now, we're going to be doing I say, you say, finger spell. Write it down. You guys are going to take out your SRS forms with your marker con tu marcador. I'm going to give you 10 seconds for you to grab it. Si no lo tienes, ponle pausa al video, put pause on the video, and go get it. Ms. D is going to start already. Yo voy a comenzar. I am going to start in the circle. Voy a comenzar en el círculo. I am going to say write the blend. Escribe el consonante que se junta. That sounds sk, sk, sk. Write the ways. Escribe las maneras of the blend. Sk, 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 sk. Okay, I want to see 2. Yo quiero ver 2. Yesterday we learned them. Los aprendimos ayer. If you haven't seen the video, ve para atrás, go back and go watch the video so that you can learn the sk, 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 sk. Okay, I'm going to give you the next one. Write the diagraph that says or th, 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 or th, th, thumb or that. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. You guys are doing great, okay? If you don't know it, it's okay. We're going to be learning here. Si no te lo sabes, está bien. Vamos a estar escribiendo juntos ahorita. Okay, write the letter that sounds p, p, p. Escribe la letra que suena p, p, p. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. Okay, the next one. Write the letter that says eh, 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 eh. Write it down. Escríbelo, you got this. Okay. Ahora sí, vamos a movernos. Let's move on to the next one. Write the letter Write the sound that says A. A. Miss D doesn't want a. Yo no quiero a. Yo quiero ver la letra A. Okay. And our last sound, write the letter that sounds J. 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 Good job, guys. Make sure you're going back to the alphabet strip and circling it. Okay, let's go over. Vamos a estar revisando. Let's go over these answers. The beginning, Ms. D said, write all the ways of the blend sk. And it's SK says sk. And SC says sk. So that was the right way. If you don't have it right, copialo, copy it, remember it, keep it in your heart, in your brains. Your next one is write the diagraph that says as in thumb. Do you guys see the thumb in your paper? Or unvoiced and voiced. And then we have and then we have eh, and then we have the consonant. We have the vowel A, consonant E says A. Okay? Así es la manera correcta que la tienes que escribir. This is the right way that you need to write it down. The next last one is J. J says J. Okay, we're going to be moving on to writing words. Vamos a estar escribiendo palabras. So, en esta parte, you're going to go to the square. Si no tienes este papel, agarra un papel blanco con un lápiz so that you can practice. Okay, I say, you say, finger spell. Write it down. Miss D te va a decir, write the word chum. Vamos a hacerlo finger tap. I want you to say it. Ch, chum. Now let's do the movements. Ch, touch your belly. Chum. Now write it down on number 1. Alrighty, your next word is going to be pack. Say it with me. Pack. Now finger tap it. P, a, k. Pack. Remember, you put our diagram at the very end. The diagram at the very end, okay? P, p, a, k, k, k. This is our diagram, right? The diagram at the very end, okay? Pack. I'm going to give you 10 more seconds. Just try your best. Do your best. Trátalo. Parents, if you're there, help your kids out. Ayúdalos. Give you a couple more seconds. Okay, and your last word, write the word that says shine. Finger tap it with me. Shh. Shine. Ooh, I hear the vowel saying its name. Yo oigo que el vocal está diciendo su nombre. So what do you have to do at the end? ¿Qué tienes que hacer al último? Shh. Vamos a decir los movimientos. Shh. Pero el vocal está diciendo su long vowel sound. So está diciendo su nombre. It's saying its name. When a vowel say its name, what do you do at the end? Shine. Write it down. Give you a couple more seconds. Shine. You shine. Alrighty. We're going to move on to how do you write these words? The first one is chum. Ch, chum. Number 2, pack. P, a, k, or diagraph. CK says k. All right, and it's always going to go at the end. Your third one, shine. Sh, I. And then you do magic E. I, consonant E says I. If you don't have this, write it down. Escríbelo, practica, okay? If you don't practice it, write it down. Do a check mark if you got it right. You all did amazing job right here, okay? Let's move on to fluency. This is a part where you guys are going to start reading on your own. Tú léelo junto. We're going to read it together, but at the very end, try to read it. Put pause and léelo tú solito. Read it by yourself. We're going to start a number. Number 1, sm, sm. You see a little S blend right there. Sm, and then a magic E at the very end. Smile, smile. Let's move on to the second one. Smile, when. Smile. Number 3, smile when. This is a sight word, they. Smile when they. Number 4, smile when they app, snap. There you go, is another S blend. Number 5, smile when they snap a. Okay, number 6, smile when they snap a pic. Smile when they snap a picture of you doing amazing work here online. All right, we're going to be moving on to our last thing, which is our guided reading text. Let's do this. Woo! You guys did amazing writing down everything. You guys are awesome. Keep it up. Our last part is guided reading text. I'm going to ask you some questions. Te voy a preguntar unas preguntas antes de comenzar. Esto es donde vamos a leer un libro. Miss D is going to help you read a book today. So if you can take out, ahorita te voy a decir cuál libro puedes sacar, ¿ok? Pero primero, have you ever gone on a trip? ¿Has ido a un viaje donde y en dónde fuiste? ¿Y en dónde fuiste? Where did you go? Tell your family. My next question is, what did you do? ¿Qué hiciste en ese viaje? Okay. In today's book, we'll read about 4 friends who each took a trip and are coming back together to share about the fun they had on their trips. Let's read to find out what each of the friends share about their trip. En el libro de ahora vamos a leer de 4 amigos que se van a un viaje y regresan para atrás para compartir de lo que hicieron en su viaje. Vamos a leer vamos a ver qué hicieron todos los niños. So I want you to take out this book that you have. Te dimos este libro in your folder before you left school. And I want you to take out class trips. I'm going to keep on going. If you want to pause this video to go get it, that's fine. Miss is going to start off by reading it, okay? Class trips. Trips. Viajes. La clase va a un viaje by Miss Perkins. All right. Brad, Fran, Pete, and Nan got to take a trip. Then they came back to chat and share the fun they had. All right, so we see here 4 niños que van a un viaje y regresan para atrás para contar de lo que hicieron. Okay. Brad,
Y Brad
okay.
es el niño
Brad got a crab on
que
his
trajo
trip.
su cangrejo.
Brad
Y
said,
Brad
I can name
es el
you
niño
Fred.
que trajo su cangrejo.
Fred
Y
the crab
Brad
said, I
es
like
el
that
niño
name. Brad and his
que
crab
trajo su
sat in the
cangrejo.
bag to
Y
drive home.
Brad es el niño
Brad agarró un
que
cangrejo
trajo su cangrejo.
en su
Y
viaje.
Brad
Y Brad le dijo al cangrejo,
es el niño
¿puedo
que trajo
llamarte
su
Fred?
cangrejo. Y
Y
Brad
el cangrejo dijo,
es
sí,
el
me gusta
niño
ese nombre. Y
que
Brad
trajo
y
su
el cangrejo se sentaron
Y
atrás
Brad
irse para su casa.
es el niño que
Okay.
trajo su cangrejo. Y Brad es el niño. Recuérdate que Fran es la niña
Fran got a
que
drum
tocó
on
el
her
tambor.
trip.
Y Brad,
I
recuérdate
can
que
smack
Fran
the drum,
es
she
la niña
said.
que
Fran hit the
tocó el
drum with a
tambor.
lot of her
Y
pride.
Brad, recuérdate que Fran
Look at
es la niña
me, she said with a
tocó el
brag.
tambor.
I can
Y
smack
Brad, recuérdate que
and
Fran
slam
es la
on
niña
the drum,
que
and
tocó
I
el
can do
tambor.
it
Y
the
Brad, recuérdate que
best.
Fran es la niña
So Fran
que
agarró
tocó el
un tambor
Y Brad,
y dijo, yo
recuérdate que
puedo
Fran
tocarlo así.
es la niña
Y lo
que
tocó.
tocó el
Y
tambor.
Fran le
Y
pegó y
Brad,
dijo,
recuérdate que Fran
mírame.
es la niña
Como
que
enseñando
tocó el
mucho.
tambor. Y
Bragging.
Brad,
Do you guys see
recuérdate que
that word
Fran
on the blue
es la
line?
niña que tocó el tambor. Y Brad,
Brag.
recuérdate que
I want you
Fran
guys to sound those
es
out.
la niña que tocó el tambor. Y Brad,
You guys see
recuérdate
the
que
blue line?
Fran
Mira la línea
es la
azul.
niña que
Esa
tocó el
palabra la vas a
tambor.
tener que decir,
Y
okay?
Brad,
Have a
recuérdate que
finger chap
Fran
it, and then
es
say it
la
with
niña
me.
que tocó el tambor. Y Brad,
Brag.
recuérdate que
Brag es
Fran
cuando estás diciendo
es la niña
mucho, cuando
que
alguien quieres
tocó el
que
tambor.
lo estás
Y
repitiendo
Brad,
y quieres
recuérdate que
que te
Fran
miren. You
es
want
la
people
niña
to notice.
que tocó el tambor. Y Brad, recuérdate que Fran es la niña
Y eso es
que
lo
tocó
que
el tambor.
agarró
Y
ella en su
Brad,
viaje.
recuérdate que Fran
Un
es la
tambor.
niña que tocó el tambor.
Okay, let's
Y
move on to
Brad,
the next
recuérdate
kid. Pete got a frog on his trip. He gave the name Grime to his frog. Grime is the best name for you. You have a lot of slime on your skin, and you grab mud like it is a prize. Pete set his frog by the lake and gave it a prod. It slid to the mud. See, said Pete, you like the grime. Ok, so Pete agarró una rana en su viaje y se le dio nombre Grime y le dijo a la rana que tiene mucho slime en su piel y tiene lodo y dice que es eso un regalo que él tiene, something special que él tiene, algo especial que él tiene. Y luego Pete puso su rana en el lago y, y la rana se metió en el lodo y le dijo, ya ves, te gusta el lodo, te gusta. Grime significa que tienes mucho dirt, you have dirt all around you. All right, let's move on to the next kid. I know if you guys want to see that blue line right there, that's a fair word. This is a word where you guys are going to practice. Everyone say your. Dilo conmigo. Your. Yeah. Or. Your. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Nan had a brave trip. She had a brush with a big snake while she ate a grape. Such a scare. The snake slid up to Nan, and Nan had to grab the snake and drop it fast. Then she hid by the big brick shed. I am safe, said Nan, but I must get a fresh grape. Nan era muy valiente en su viaje. Ella tenía que quitar una víbora que se estaba comiendo su uva y tenía mucho miedo. La víbora, se subió así como casi subiéndose para agarrar su uva
Y Nan le agarró la víbora y dijo, tírala. Y es cuando se escondió Nan y dijo que ella está segura y que ya agarró, pero que tiene que agarrar su uva. Okay. Y eso es todo. Brad, Fran, Pete, and Nan had such a fun time. Okay, so let's review some questions. Vamos a repasar unas preguntas. What happens in the story? ¿Qué pasa en la historia? Okay, 4 niños, 4 kids, they tell their story. Nos dicen su historia de su viaje, of their trip. The next question, who are the characters? ¿Quién son los personajes? Brad, Fran, Pete, and Nan. Good job. And then, what does Brad share about his trip? Brad, ¿qué comparte de su viaje? Si puedes ir para atrás, if you can go back to your pages, find where Brad is. I think Brad is the one with the crab. What does he do? And then lastly, what does Fran share about her trip? Fran, ¿qué comparte sobre de su viaje? Actually, not lastly, that's not our last question. Fran is la niña. Fran is the one that plays the drums, I think. I want to make sure, I want to go back to my page. Y la última question, the last question, la pregunta. Find the word brag on page 3. In this book, brag means to say you're the best at something or to boast about how talented you are. What does Fran brag about? Use text evidence to explain why she brags about this. So en la página 3 está la palabra brag. Brag es cuando tú dices que tú eres la mejor en algo y quieres enseñarle a todos qué tan talentoso eres. So Fran es la niña del tambor, ¿verdad? Ahora quiero que tú recuerdes por qué ella está haciendo brag. Why is she bragging? She's bragging because she knows how to play the drums, right? Good job, everyone. I am so proud of you. This is our last, well, this was our last thing that we needed to do for the lesson, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. You all did amazing, and I'm so happy that you guys are here with me. Estoy muy feliz de que todos pudieron acabar esta lección, y nos vemos mañana, okay? Good job.